Hello there, everybody. It's very good to see you. Thank you for being here today. We are having a lot of heat issues here in Maryland, and I'm having connection issues. So I apologize if I lose connection at all. I will try to hop back in. And I hear tell from other people streaming today, they're having similar issues up and down the East Coast. So we're going to hope that this sustains and stays as strong as possible for us there, my lovelies. Welcome. It's so good to see you. I'm Jenna O'Malley, your soul writer, author of Fantasy with a Dash of Romance. These sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathings community. They originally started out over on Facebook with Sarah Cannon, and I absolutely adore being part of it. If you want to join us and you're over in the YouTube land, please do not hesitate to join us and let us know you're there. At the same time, our intro was made by Books by Adrian. So head on over to his channel, give him some celebrations as well. We are, the Tuber Book Club, going to be doing the interview with Richard Holiday to wrap up our second book as part of the book club there, and then taking a break while Adrian takes care of some administrative things and life things on his own. So since there are trolls about, for those of you, and bots, for those of you who are over on the YouTube end, please do feel welcome to subscribe for us to celebrate you in chat. Also, a like would be nice if you don't mind, please. I am doing these last minute per request. I was going to take this weekend off with Heart Breathings not doing their writing retreat weekend, and with the Worldwide Write-a-thon going on tomorrow and Sunday. But by request, I am here. So let's get into the chat and going. Now that I'm sure my internet is stable. Sorry, I'm kind of watching the button, wondering if I was actually live or not. I see we're good to go. Thank you for my rambling there, friends. What are we working on? What goals do you have for tonight? What are you eating or drinking? Where are you at? Let's get to know one another. Even if you're returning, give us an update. How are things going? And ding, 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 ding. Lauren Adele, my dear friend, you win the prize. I have another poem to run by you, possibly, my dear. And yes, she has her video posted for the AuthorTube Writing Conference. She and her sister are doing a panel on being co-authors. A panel session? I'm not sure what we're counting that one as, ladies. Sorry, too much information in and out right now. But if you want updates on the AuthorTube Writing Conference, we did release our full schedule earlier this week. So once I find that link, oh my goodness, there it is all the way at the bottom. Please don't hesitate to check out our full schedule accordingly. And of course, Facebook, I'll catch up posting to you. For whatever reason, StreamYard's still not posting there for me. Hello, Louise. It's good to see you. I've seen you've been very busy elsewhere about this week. Comet, I've seen you writing elsewhere. Welcome to Soul Squad Sprinters. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, partner for AWC, Shannon, writing as SD Houston. Hello, everyone. Please make friends with that like button. Oh, did you get your nap in? Please tell me you got your nap in and some time with your kiddo, please. She's been sending emails all day. She's been a trooper with them emails. Woman, bless your heart. Melanie, it's good to see you again, hon. It's been a long week. I hope you're great. Hi, everyone. Working on a final paper. Yes, you're crushing this class. Glad to have some extra sprints at any time. No problem. After me, I know Rhiannon's going for the Night Owls tonight, but Savion Taylor, the Cookie King, is normally at 7 o'clock in between her and I. So I'll try and hunt down the link to his channel. No. Okay, at least you got a mental break from it then. Sometimes movies counts as naps. One of my students said that, and I'm finding the older I get, the more right he is. So, all right, my dear lovelies, we are about 5 minutes in. Let's go ahead and take our sip from the cup of positivity. If you are jumping in there a little toward the end of us getting started, that's fine. Shout it out. Let me mute the mic. I'll try to be more mindful of not doing the Velcro noises with the mic on this time too. The Cheesecake Man announced that might not be good for people, including him. So today's sip from the cup of positivity says, you are capable of more than you know. It resonates more and more the more I pull from it. So sorry if I bumped my mic there a little bit, lovelies. Let's go ahead and drop on into our first sprint share. I thought I did this already. Apparently not, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to fix it. Yay. Hide. Switch. Maybe. The lag, I tell you today, guys. It's going to get me eventually. All right, we're going to go ahead and slip on into our first sprint of the evening. If you're still coming on in there, don't hesitate to let us know what you're up to. One more check. Louise, going to organize your desk. I did that during Sarah's coffee chat while I was prepping for this, to be fair. So I understand your statement 100%. And on that note, let's use it as a segue to 3, 2, 1. Let's rock it, lovelies. You've got this. Ooh. Oh, that hurt my ears. I hope it didn't hurt yours as well, my lovelies. All right. That says 10 minutes. We're going to try and keep it as close to the 5 as possible. 10 is late bell, and we don't want to be late. Goodness me. Sounds going off everywhere like I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So how things go, everybody? How things go? I got a couple of admin things done, some kitty cat time in, and actually revised a little bit of book 1. I got some feedback from people who participated in a blog tour I did with Nerdy Book Box. They're a free book tour service tacked on to a monthly subscription box. The box itself focuses on indie authors, and I'm a nerd, so of course, being the lady nerd, I thought it was appropriate to work with them. I am hoping in the future to do an actual subscription box with them. Knock on wood. There's wood in that wall behind me somewhere. That they'll help me with launching the rebrand and advertising it whenever I get the money to make that happen. So, how'd everyone else do? I see chat was really busy. Hello there to both Louises in chat. It's very good to see you. How'd you do? Tiffany Ann, heading out to run errands. You're always so busy writing. You're like one of the most prolific writers I know. I want to sit down with you and Mama Maggie, Penumbra Mine, and Mem Ward to see what your processes are like and compare and contrast. Because you both crank out so many words in a session. Miss you. I need to get back together with you and Ash, and we need to work something out. We gotta. That was me just sharing links over into the Facebooks. Angela, yay! Thank you for stopping in, bragging on you there a wee bit, my friend. Chat jumped. She's about to head home from vacation. So I hope vacation has treated you well. Which, thank you for the segue. For those of you who don't know, the Cheesecake Man and I are going on a vow renewal vacation the first week in July. I will not be streaming July. I'm always going to get the dates wrong. Let's see. I will not be streaming July 8th and 9th. We'll be on our way home from our super secret location that I'm going to vlog about. And then AuthorTube Writing Conference is July 15 and 16. So I'll be taking 2 weeks off from streaming. Certain somebody will be back to streaming by then, though. Rita stopped on in. Coffee chat with Sarah's over. I'm glad you got that walk in, and I hope your tarot was very reflective. For those of you who missed the sip from the cup of positivity, you are capable of more than you know. Hope that goes in with resonating for your tarot reading, my dear. Cheryl, hello. Coffee chat as well. Just ended and getting your thoughts together this sprint. Good use of a sprint since we came in a little late. Perfect use for it. And Camp Nano is on the horizon. What's everyone doing for Nano? We could probably start talking about that in time for the next sprint. Hold it for the next sprint. Start thinking now. I already registered, and I'll brag about it later. A little heads up, we are almost to 200 subs. That means another episode of Sitting Down with Soul Writer, me, and the Cheesecake Man. It's another thing I do on this channel on occasion. Sometimes it's live. Sometimes it's pre-recorded. But for the 200 sub video, we're going to have me do his makeup. I hope I wrote that right. And I'll be reading lines to him that have dialogue that have been said by my characters, and he has to guess which character said it. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Bring your questions. Once we get to like 200 and hang there for a while, we'll probably try to do it. May not have time before the vow renewal. We shall see. Who else came on in there? Cheryl's talking about the outlining for Camp Narrow. Hello, Barrett. He's saying, leaving it open, and thanks for the like button as well, my friend. I hope little Nugget, your puppers, Briley, is doing so well. Oh, yes, right on, writers, for sure. Just saying some hello. And Cookie King, are your ears burning, my dear? You are streaming after me at 7 p.m. Eastern in about an hour and a half. I already gave you a little props and heads up there. Hello. Wow, so many people. Thank you for being here. Tiffany, got your popcorn? I had some earlier. It's all your fault. Stop by and thank you. Melanie, 348 for the words, trying to figure out where to throw in a few quotes. Experiment. Put two versions of it side by side and read them and compare. Works for me sometimes. Savion, eating the like button. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I think she maybe meant popcorn. Shannon, finished the last email. Yes. That might be a wise idea. Breaks, allowing you to reflect and allowing them to catch up with you. And also, like you said earlier today, your wrists are a little owie. So don't hesitate to give it a rest, especially since you're one of the hosts for the Worldwide Write-A-thon this weekend. Several of the people who just hopped in chat, I believe, are hosting or co-hosting for that. If you all would like to go ahead and put your links in, go right ahead. I'm more than for it. Shannon Sword, hi, there was a cat on my chest for part of that. Cat lady approves. Watered plants. Look, yeah, the heat nearly killed our plants today too, sadly. They're needing tended to. Note to me for later. Savion, dang it, I'm supposed to be smart. It works. We got you. And 15 through 17 for AuthorTube Writing Conference. Don't forget, that is coming up. I apologize. You hear Loki meowing at me for attention in the background. Hello, Inca. It's great to see you, my friend. Almost missed. It's all right. I added this one late. All the ones that I'm doing on my channel that I plan to do before we leave for the Valve renewal are up. I don't plan on adding any more. Check my main channel page and you'll see the whole list of upcoming live streams. Notification if you like, please. That helps some people, not all, I hear. Just had a huge salad, maybe later for the popcorn. And Worldwide Write-A-thon for Shannon. She's going to be productivity stream number 4. 18 June, 5 p.m., same time as I'm going tomorrow. I imagine most people will be joining me from Facebook for the Hard Breathings community tomorrow. So anyone else, if you would like to go ahead and share away in the chat during the next sprint, please do so. And I will be a good little girl and ask, what are you doing for Camp Nano? Ka-ching. Make my noises that my students like, but I think most of you don't. Sorry, I'm trying to get better at not doing them. And we're going to sneak into that second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock it, lovelies. Alrighty there, everybody. How did things go? How did it go? Let's switch into a chat break. I had asked throughout that sprint how things are going and what are you planning to do for Camp NaNoWriMo. Many of you are doing prep right now or finalizing your prep. So let's go ahead to chat and see how things are going. I know a lot of people were coming and going and visiting. So let's see. We left off with Shannon mentioning her stream for the Worldwide Write-a-thon tomorrow. And she answered the question about what's going on for Nano. She's drafting the first book of her new series with the tentative title of Scales and Feathers. I like it. Are you sticking with the ampersand or not? Because I know there's a whole argument about whether or not to use those for some people. Savion's stream for tonight and also for the social sprint number 4, which I think overlaps Shannon's in a way tomorrow. Both of his links are there. Gave you my response. I'm going to share the Facebook one because it was written better. Sorry, YouTube. For Camp Nano, I have 2 weeks for Camp Nano, and that's it. So I'm actually getting to start on Camp Nano early because I felt, wow, I write a lot using dictation, draft a lot using dictation. Editing's going to be horrible. So I want to get the bulk of Act 2 done, if not all of it, for Bound by Hope and Spirit, while editing Bound by Fate and Blood, Bound by Fate and Blood for the rebrand. I hope to get it to a beta reading team. More on me forming that team later. Not unwanted promo. I actually heard you talking to somebody about this earlier this week and have been waiting for you to share it with me, Savion. So thank you. If you are a sprinting host, Savion has opened up a Google form to accept guest hosts on Friday nights in July. I signed up for the last 2 since I'm not available for the first 2 because Val renewal on the 8th and AWC on the 9th. Sorry, not the 9th, the 15th. I've been doing that all day. Shannon, dear, you're not the only one who needs more caffeine, naps, or water, apparently. And yes, that has been sent through. I'll probably be looking at doing pop-ups at the end of the July, just because hubby will be doing possibly forced overtime since he delivers for Amazon, and that's Prime month. So, hello, Eva of Bookend Lane and various other outlets about the interwebs. The mister got off early so we could hit up a book sale. Hope it went great. Got the library tidy, though still not fully organized. 3-day weekend. Yay! Feeling pretty snazzy over here, but still fumbling for motivation. You sound like you had a busy day out and about. So it might take you a moment to switch over energy-wise. That's okay. No problem with that. Do what you need to do, my dear. Savion, the form does okay for them. I'm going to possibly give that a try. We'll see. We shall see. Alrighty. Just Eva, I got Printify and Canva open. Decided I'll just create merch designs. I do enjoy your mugs, my dear. A lot. Not actually doing Nano for Eva, just intentions to write, no plans. Hey, that's a good way to treat it because July is often a busy month. 418 for Melanie. Shannon, I'm not using the site either, especially since I'm taking we're kind of doing opposite. I'm going away the first week, and then Shannon is going to take off after AuthorTube Writing Conference. So we're going the week of our anniversary. We got married July 6th. Yes, we know it's a roasting hot day. Yes, we're doing it outside again. We didn't learn our lesson 10 years ago. Yee. Louise, right? Not sure what I'm doing for Nano. That's okay. Some people choose not to do July Nano because it's summer and, time. It's okay. Melanie, not doing Camp Nano this time. Too much going on. That's a-okay. Shannon, for Nano, planning only 20K, and if you get more, awesome. Working on a full start to finish the first draft of the book. I've been writing scenes for over 4. Yes. Rita, officially not doing Nano, but just hope to continue writing and revising. Yes, some of us are just coming out of doing HB90 or getting ready to go in and do Publish and Thrive. And so that might be part of it for some of us as well, for the Heart Breathings end, maybe. Shannon, so confusing to have another Shannon. You spell it differently, though. She spells it with one N in the middle, not two. So, Louise, no, never done it. Anyway, you are so prolific that it might mess up your groove, too. Question mark? Just one, Shannon. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much there, my dear, for clarifying everything. I did miss that A. This font is not conducive to seeing things that are tinier text at a distance. My screen's a good, like, you're still a good foot away from me at arm's length. LOL. Have a cousin with that name. It's very true and very popular. Yep. Angela, just trying to find a place to get some dinner. I hope dinner goes great. It's your last night on vacation. Make it a good place, maybe. Did somebody not get to pick dinner by chance? Maybe it's their turn, last chance effort on that, maybe? Inca. I'm going to write just romance. Yay for Camp Nano. I usually write urban fantasy and UF adjacent, but I'm going to write a plain old contemporary romance this time. Hey, I started my next series, Vitae Elangica, which is a lit RPG meets contemporary romance, last Nano. So be nice to get back to that and join you. SD Houston, Shannon. My mom didn't. Yes. I remember you telling me that about the spelling with the cursive. My mother actually liked Jennifer for that reason. I don't go by Jennifer. Melanie, we know it's all about food for you. Yes, it's not a stream with Angela unless food comes up in some way. Sounds like a group of us should keep each other accountable during July. What can we do to set up maybe in the Facebook or on the YouTube webs to do that, though, Louise? I'm open to ideas. Let me know, because I only have 2 weeks to work. Rita, oops, I never noticed the difference in spelling. That's no problem. Hey, no, it's okay. It could have been me reading it wrong. No problems there. And your daughter-in-law is a Shannon. Awesome. See, it's such a popular name. Nice. Another different speller. Yes. Another personal essay. I teach that. I sometimes write them. That's part of what's in my memoir, actually, for teaching. That's a secret project I don't often talk about. It's halfway done. It's halfway done. And yes, so totally up for that. No problem whatsoever. If you want to get planning on that, my lovelies, let's do it. Let me know if you need help with. And we are halfway through. So I got to do a couple things since we're halfway through. For those of you who missed it, the sip from the couple positivity said, you are capable of more than you know. Hey, somebody wanted motivation. Breathe, reflect. You've got this. You've got this. If you've not taken a self-care, physical body stuff, or soul care, everything else break. Now is the time. Now is the time. Let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1, rock it. Alrighty there, my lovelies and hearties. How are we doing? How are we doing? We just finished our third sprint and we're into our third break for those who might have joined us during that time. Let me see where we left off. Hey Louise, don't know if you saw that from the other Louise, but we would love to join you. Shannon Sword. Oh my goodness. I'm not a nerd. No, not at all. Growing up, I only met one other Shannon. It was a boy, and no one bugged either of us because they went with the O spelling for boys and the A for girls. Yes, kind of like how when Leslie and Ashley went unisex and then went feminine. Some different spellings came out of that, and I know I'm having some lag issues again tonight. I hope it's fixed here soon. Cheryl, planning on 20K for camp, going to do the work in progress I've been working on forever. It feels like you're getting there. Baby steps. You are capable of more than you know. You've got this. So I myself stop changing it and actually write the book. Yes, you've got this. Louise, what do you use for dictation? I told Louise that I am using Microsoft Word 365 and I'm trying to train it. I'm having better luck with it than I did with Dragon Speaking Naturally. I had that years ago because I had a subscription to it as a teacher for my classroom, and one of the classroom computers had it, so I tried it. Didn't go so well. A student of mine suggests to train, if you use voice to text and things a lot on your phone, to use Google's dictation feature, is what they said. And my students, some of my students use Google dictation for everything for all their assignments. So hopefully that's a tip that might help with some, because I think phone AI is better than computer artificial intelligence at transcribing right now, oddly enough. Shannon, SD Houston, family just got home, going to go hang with them. Go enjoy your family. Family and you first, always. Thank you for the watch time, my dear. Thank you. Hello, Heather, coming in to say hi and hit the like button. Thank you, my dear. I believe Heather's hosting a panel of us, freelance editors, to talk for the AuthorTube Writing Conference. Looking forward to that. Louise, been trying, but the corrections with Word are awful. And that's when I got into telling Louise about my students' advice and my experience with dragons. Inca, 478, congratulations. Really good. That's about consistent for you. Consistency is key. Melanie, 387, very good. Getting good progress today. And that is also consistent for you, it seems. Heading out for now. Thanks. Have a good night. I hope everything goes well. Take care of yourself. You all are worth it, for those of you who are signing off or hopping in and hopping out to say hi. Shannon Sword, 238, words that fought me all the way but crossed the 14K. Yes! It's like once you get over that 10K hump, it seems like it starts to get a little bit easier. So I hope that is true for you this time around, my dear. Yee, Shan's another Louise, the Queer Eye episode with the Shannon proposal. Yes, I was actually thinking about that during the last sprint, and hence why you love the name. Inca, hoping to finish this duology by the end of the month. It's taken me forever to get this second book done. You've got this. Absolutely 120%. I managed to get chapter 4 of book 1's rebrand revisions done. I probably missed a couple of things that either I or beta readers will catch in final reads. I'm not sure when I can put all of them out for publication again, because my cover artist and I got to sort out new covers to get them all matching and stuff first. And that takes money I got to sort out first. So I have the first 4 chapters to book 1, much more to where I like them. I'm taking the time with my main character, Christian, soon to be Ian, king of all immortals eventually. That's who he is in book 3 and 4 and that everyone loves. I'm trying to make him more consistent because he's such a jerk in the beginning of book 1. It's kind of hard to see the leap until you spend time with him in book 2. And I'm trying to close that gap. It's going really well. Shannon Sword. My parents were hippies and just didn't want to spell it the usual way. Never saw that episode. Interesting. Interesting. As a teacher, a public school teacher and virtual school teacher of public school students that we cooperate with partnership wise. Anyway, that's a mouthful. I have found to never trust the pronunciation of a spelling of a name. I'll always ask if I'm really not sure or if I don't intend to be wrong. I'm like, sorry. Rita, switched to Facebook, planning on reading The Last Sprint, mixing ideas for book 2, which was written in book 1. Yes, that made total sense. I did that as well. That's kind of why I'm doing rebranding now. I need to write a new chapter 1. I'm thinking of using a new POV. She's unconscious at the moment, but also one of 8 MCs. So many decisions. Yes, might need to narrow that down or not. It's up to you, depending on how you want to streamline it. Savion, scheduled co-host for the next month. Official schedule comes out. Yay! Woohoo! Goals, goals, goals. Let's go ahead and get some more. We have time for one more sprint tonight. Savion, you do start at 7 p.m. And what's coming up for everyone else? Inside Heart Readings and Out. Savion Taylor, there below, shared his link earlier if you want to continue on YouTube. I know that Rhiannon for the Heart Breathings community, copy link address, that's for at Savion, if my hand works, yay. I know Rhi is going to be going at 9 p.m. and this is all Eastern Daylight Time, my dear lovelies and hearties. If you are not part of the Heart Breathings community, do please consider checking us out over there. Let's see what else. Yes, AuthorTube Writing Conference. This is a free conference on YouTube that I've been planning with SD Houston, aka Shannon. And she's been in chat this evening. Got to know her a little bit. There's the link for the AuthorTube Writing Conference on the YouTube end. Facebook, I think I put it up there. If you would like it again, please message me. We do have schedule updated. We had some minor changes to the PDF and the schedule. Very, very minor corrections. Go ahead and check them out. If you are hosting or somehow modding or whatever, start bragging it up. You're working hard. Let's see. Otherwise, what else? Yes, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., Melissa over at Power Play Press will be hosting her sprints as well. She's part of the Heart Beatings community. I think she's doing Saturday and Sunday. And of course, we have Tracy, the revised writer. Thank you, Savion, for sharing that link. Directly. That's straight to the stream at 7 for them. Let's see. There's Melissa and Tracy. Tracy does Saturday and Sunday sprints, but she also does a weekend planning session. And because of Father's Day and Juneteenth on Sunday, she's moving her Sunday planning session to Saturday. So what will happen tomorrow is she'll go for planning at 4. I'll start at 5. And then I think she finishes her planning while I'm starting sprinting. And then by the time I'm done sprinting, she's ready in about an hour or so from that to sprint herself. So definitely go ahead and check out Tracy and Mama Melissa, please. AuthorTube Writing Conference link and the HB community, and of course Savion and Rhiannon. Awesome. So many people, and let's go ahead and get this last sprint started. I'm ready to get this last sprint started. What's about everybody else? Hide that. Go here. I will get all the clicking right. I promise. In 3, 2, 1, let's rock it. Alrighty there, my dears. Let's go ahead and get things switched around for the end of today and into our last wrap up and reflect. We're going to try and keep this like less than that by 2 minutes because Savion is going to be kicking off their sprints here at 7 p.m. EDT. And of course, later this evening, I believe 9 p.m. EDT, my dear night owls, let's go visit over at Rhiannon's channel. For everything else to plot your weekend, you can go to the Heart Breathings community on that link, or we all know that a dear friend of ours in the community, dedicated Devon Cutting, has been a little MIA due to some things that we wish you well. We really do, my dear. So Devon's really good and really kind-hearted to pretty much include anybody from any part of sprinting for writing and productivity on their list. I am sure they probably have the heart breathing schedule, the worldwide write-a-thon schedule, and anybody else outside of that already queued up and ready to go for everybody. So let's go ahead and double check chat right quick. And of course, for me, well, I have a couple videos coming out later this week, sprints, and my husband and I might be doing the 200 subscriber celebration video soon, hopefully before we go to our vacation. And then I also want to get a call to action video out before I go there as well. So wrapping up, what was your biggest win today, everybody, as we get to the chat that I just flooded? Rita, I sent you that link. Thank you very much, my dear. I hope you got it. Google Docs is working much better for Louise. Thank you for reporting back, and you're welcome for the tip. I'm going to give it a try instead of Word in July and for my Act 2 stuff. I'm going to see if I can train it better, because I use voice to text on my phone a lot. And then Louise is saying, sure, I have to train it a bit. And me, yep, you got to get used to each other and write orally. It will help me with productivity and with my wrists. So that's important. And I agree with the wrists, my dear. I went for a nerve study a little while ago, and they confirmed that I need therapy. Definitely physical therapy, maybe occupational therapy as well, to avoid surgery on my wrists for carpal tunnel and tendonitis. It's pretty bad. Louise has, let's see, I opened the Google mic while you were talking and I got almost every word perfect of it. Wow. I don't have half my teeth. That's amazing. But periods and commas were pretty good and consistent. Normally it doesn't pick up quotation marks. I know Dragon, naturally speaking, you had to actually go ahead and train it to pick up those things by saying like open quotation marks, close quotation marks, or open quotation, close quotation, open parentheses, close parentheses, that stuff. So maybe that'll work. Louise has de Crevant syndrome. Is that said with a French accent, I'm guessing? It looks like a French last name to me, or Swiss. Kept you off keyboard for 3 months, and I looked it up. That is where the tendons and the wrists, they kind of like rub up against each other, get twisted around the thumb area. So it's like carpal tunnel, but further up in the hand, I guess, is kind of the best way I can describe it location wise for people. I imagine it kind of affects the same area though, and once your wrist locks up, you're done. I feel that pain, but that's impressive that Word can do that, or Google can do that so well. So there's the link to Savion, to Rhiannon, and of course the Heart Breathings community, and Devin, Louise. Between testing Google dictation and T121, we don't use only, my dear, words that sprint. And of course, please keep track of me with that link tree. I have so much going on right now, it's not even funny. Inca 502 finishing strong. You are very welcome for the sprints. I'll be back here tomorrow 5 p.m. Tomorrow morning, Melissa from Power Play Press will be doing her sprints. I think she's doing them Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. And then, of course, Wednesday next week, I think she's still doing them. I know that the revised writer is doing a 4 p.m. planning session in light of scheduling things around for Father's Day and Juneteenth. And so I think she's planning before my sprints tomorrow and sprinting after my sprints tomorrow. Double check her channel to confirm that. And Diane's often on sprinting. I think Angela's back from vacation next week, so it'll be a really, really fun week for everybody. Inca, if I don't get another chance, oh, thank you very much. Yes, we are leaving here on June 3rd, and I'm vlogging the whole trip. I actually got a new tripod for it because we're going to set up the tripod on the beach and actually record us doing our vows. I'll bring it home and edit it and all that jazz and put it up as a vlog once probably after AuthorTube writing conference comes out. Honestly, I probably won't have time to put that up until beginning of August, but be it as it may, we do have a couple minutes to get where we need to go. So I hope you took a moment to wrap everything up, save everything up, and definitely please backup save. Those of us with internet and connectivity and electric issues have been going on all day in various places across the East Coast, at least because of the heat. And of course, my lovelies, there's one thing I have to tell you before we officially get out of here for the night. Reward and take care of yourself. You're worth it. And thank you all very, very much for being here. Bye.